Hey, YouTube. I'm Rick Smith, and welcome to PBN. We are not boring.
Not boring.
Not boring.
All right.
Oh, we got two. Okay. Hey, look, everybody. Happy Easter. Look.
Happy Easter.
Hey, he talks. He's here.
Hello. How are y'all?
It's good to have you. First time here, huh?
That's right. What? Tis a pleasure.
Glad to have you. Thank you, Maniac, for bricks. All right, in the chat we got Lily Kid, we got TJ, we got Brick Fella, we got Enchanted Bricks, and we got Skull Asylum Bricks. What's going on? Welcome everybody. Moto turned his camera off. We got the live room. We got Kevin A. Nicole. We got the Zoom. There you go. We got Brick Blaze, we got Moto, and we got TJ52. What's up, 117 Legend MJ Bricks and Daddy Brickhead and Dude Jude. Glad to have y'all. And what is new? Anybody got the Corona yet?
That was an ominous pause and look around. What?
Not me.
I thought the Corona.
Not me. Corona free, as far as I know.
Corona free since '93, right?
There you go. There you go.
Corona free since April 3.
What's up, CAFCON Lego?
I have no idea.
I don't even know.
Cafe Con Lego.
Is that no? Okay. So go ahead, TJ. What you got?
So I spent a good part of this morning resorting my Ninjago minifigs because I was unsatisfied.
Of course.
How I was currently sorting them. So instead of sorting them by character or villain type, I sorted them by season. So
wow.
It's very different, but it makes it easier to find figs. Like, say I want a fig from Rebooted. I can pick one from the Rebooted area. So now there's this is seasons 1 through 5, but only the villains for season 5. This is the rest of 5 through 9 plus the movie, and then this is everything else.
Oh wow!
And this last one has some room.
Oh, okay. And this is how. And you're saying this is an easier way for you to sort.
Yeah, and it's an easier way to find. Because before I was having to dig through all the ninja bins, trying to find which version of the character I need. Now I don't have to do that.
Ninja bins. You're a ninja bin.
Why, thank you.
What's up, Brick Studio?
Brick Studio going on.
We're calling people ninja bin. Ninja bin.
Ninja bin. We're gonna get the.
I need some ninja bins.
We're gonna get the Moto here in a minute. Moto, yeah. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and see what you got going on here. And Galligate.
I got a few things here.
Needs a girlfriend.
Is that a compliment or is that an insult?
I didn't say it.
I have a few things today. I started some scaffolding. So that's the relative size of it. I'm starting to work on the base for this thing. I don't know. Just doing modular elements, trying to figure them out, stuff like that. So that's kind of like a
I haven't seen
work sketch, a sketch in progress.
Okay, you can talk. That's fine.
What was that?
I haven't seen face to face you and I with what you have in front of the washer and dryer yet.
No, you have not.
Right.
So it's been a busy couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So over here, I'll just start with over here. Over here, I've got a egg-shaped spaceship dome. Very eggy, all translucent material. And then it's really cool. It can fly around,
Please
do
don't
stuff.
break it.
Oh, no, I've done this before. It's cool. Right as it rips out of my hands, right? No, so it's really cool. It's got like I don't know. I can't see what I'm showing on the camera, but yeah, it's pretty awesome.
That is awesome.
I know you like measurements, so I brought a measuring tape, and I'll measure it out
Thank you.
here
What's
in a
up,
little bit, and then
Delegate?
hey, Galligade, and then the base here
Base.
will go somewhere up here. So the bottom ring of here stacks on the rocket body here or here.
Okay.
And then I spent a long time reinforcing this sucker so that now it's swooshable too.
That looks, man. I like all that. That's
Wow.
that does your
Yeah,
brain.
and then the engines will come off of here. So yeah, those are the three biggest components. Are the engines, the body, and the top. And I managed to get the top and this body, and then I ran out of Technic pins. So that's why I started on the scaffolding. So the idea is, I want a base to hold the spaceship up once I'm done, so it lays flat or at an angle. So that's why I'm doing this scaffolding here. That's what I'm working on. But yeah, let me.
Nick says that looks
You always
like
ask-
the fancy rich people eggs.
Oh yeah, the Fabergé eggs. Yeah, exactly.
Thank you,
Here, let me,
B-Bob. We appreciate you, brother. We appreciate your yeah.
Yeah, hauling and balling is not boring either. I don't know where that dude, he gets off, but hey.
All right.
So I don't know if I pan really slowly, you can maybe see all the detail in there. It's kind of fun.
It's kind of fun. Kinda.
Kind of fun.
Kind of fun.
And then hey, look what I finally made.
Hey.
Who's that? Who's
No.
that?
You should have told me that. I think I have all those parts.
Oh shoot! Yeah.
How
then-
is it? If that's something I built, it would have fell apart as soon as I picked it up.
There you go.
Oh.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, it took a lot of testing and reinforcement. You try to lift it, you hear a pop, and then you stop, and you go back and you reinforce it, and then you try it again. You hear a little click or a screech, But yeah, I've been doing my own little tutorial videos on kind of how I've been making progress, things like that, and then of course the big base at the bottom is what I'll be working on tonight. But yeah, Julian, I would have normally carried out this piece because it's getting kind of crowded, but I know that it's been a while, and
It's been too long, sir. Too long.
yeah, it feels like forever. So I wanted to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I cleaned up my backdrop, so now it's not as ugly and a nice little clean area to play in. But the washer and dryer will remain because that's how everybody knows me.
That's it, man.
The washer and the dryer.
People
That's,
feel they have the right to call those boring. Oh yeah, ain't that right, Ninja?
Yeah.
I
Moto,
don't know. Is that boring?
Huh? No, you're not. No.
No, we're speaking on something else entirely.
Oh, there's something going on that you haven't even heard about, so you're okay.
Oh, my video stalled out. No, I'm just saying if someone thinks that we're boring, is that boring? I don't think so. I think it's kind
No,
of
it's not boring.
cool. Good. Well, there we go.
Nerspeth, do you think that Moto is flexing on us? Not at all. He's a guy. He is an unbelievable builder. Flex tape.
And you know what?
Yeah, there we
And-
go.
and
That's the
Moto
flex.
is,
That's the flex.
super humble as
Right
well.
there. Right. Oh, where'd it go? It was right there. The flexing was right.
Boom.
There it is. That's the flex. Right
Yeah.
there. Boom.
Damn
Oh.
on.
But that's my update.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my update. I've been building a lot, getting this big spaceship put back together, and on my way to a hopefully not canceled brick world.
Fingers crossed, my man.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll
Yeah,
keep building. I'm a builder. I build. I'll just keep
I'm
building.
not so sure.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure
Yeah.
either, but what am I going to do? Stop building? No, that's what I do.
Like apparently, the one of
It's
the
all
health
I know.
officials said concerts and things like that nature probably won't be back in effect until next year.
Woo.
Brick,
Yeah.
Yikes.
yeah, what's going on, man?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Illinois is recommending that all summer major events be canceled.
That's what I'm saying.
I read
Well, there you
somebody
go.
said somebody's saying they're doing events in October, and we really don't see that being possible.
Yikes.
Oh well.
So we'll see what happens.
That segs
Nothing
me
to
right.
do.
What? Yeah, I know.
Do but carry on. Yeah.
Hey, Jason,
I don't know.
explain the money back guarantee that Revolution's talking about down here.
What? Where? What?
Remember how you said about the concerts? They're just going to redo the date or something?
Yeah. From what I hear now, what I read yesterday is if you've got tickets for a concert, if they reschedule it to another date, you don't get your money back. They're going to give you just a ticket to that other day. If the show is 100% canceled, you can get a refund. But if they reschedule it and you can't make it, you might have to fight a little bit to get your money back.
There it is. Angry Dragon, I have taken my hat out of the ring for Virginia. Not going to Philly in October. We're going to try again in January. But
Alabama.
Alabama. What?
Alabama.
Yeah, is that make your day?
Oh,
Yeah, man. I didn't go to Alabama this year. Of all years, I didn't go. And you guys,
Shame. Isn't it like 20 feet away from your house?
it's like 2 hours. I couldn't work the time off with you. So, but anyway,
Yeah.
I need to ask Moto a question. Does he freak out if he ever has an unbalanced load in the washer? I mean, does he come running real fast because that washer will eat his mock there in front of it?
that one's really delicate, so I take it down and move it to a table over there before I do a load. I've learned the hard way. It's not good to put models on top.
Alabama is the Philly of Alabama.
But I do. I have to do a load tonight. I did a load today in that washer, and I just moved the models out of the way, and it does its thing.
That's cool, man.
Yeah. Well,
So, I mean,
they're not just for show, folks. I actually do laundry in my laundry room.
what have you ever built?
Me?
What?
Yeah, because I know some of the people don't know who you are.
Oh, okay.
Years and years back, I got to do Lego set 101 Night 1. It's right there on my shelf. It's the Star Justice set and built spaceships forever. So, in fact, I'm restoring some from taking it to the Lego, our Dixie Lug meeting a few weeks ago. So, I'm putting some spaceships back together. I've been in a bin and turning into that. And some mechs, too. There's a battle suit dude.
Nice.
Lego set designer, I kneel before Zod. What else am I gonna do?
Yeah, you got anything else sitting around there you could just show us real quick?
Here's a scene I did for a challenge. This is all coming out of the box, but see the monster coming up. The stars are made with teeth parts sticking through headlights.
I was going to ask about that. That's awesome.
Yeah, pretty cool scene. And I don't know. I actually don't. I got to where I was building a bunch of mechs, so these are basically all the mechs. They're in various sorts of disrepair, so I'm trying to get them back together. So,
I like.
That's right, Brick Bunnies TV. That's correct. So this is actually what is the underwater creator set and everything? The yellow underwater set. So this is an improvement where the knees actually bend and everything, and I made it just a space guy with a laser thing. I got a scene that I got to put back together in melting rocks and everything. So, there's a guy you probably heard of Chubby Bots, his online or whatever, and I just kind of one of his mech designs and made a classic space mech, which I got to find the hand for.
Over there. Nice shot.
Yeah, Chubby's really well known.
Yeah, I love that guy. He's really cool and everything.
Really well known. Yeah.
Got thrusters and stuff. So that was just a direct copy. So I've just built inspired by Tyler on built
Who?
I'm kidding.
on that show with the Legos.
Is that Tyler who? Do you mean Tyler Kleitz of BuildBetterBricks.com?
That's right. Okay, anyway, so I just built a space dude in kind of his style with the Adrian going on in the face there, and his large space monkey. So
Sharp.
And my son, who is 15 and too shy to come downstairs right now, he built a hovering computer to be their friend, and this is what my son built here. It's pretty sweet.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Bring on the G-Fall!
That's right.
You don't bring them on, you release them. You release the defaults.
I broke that kid's heart when I told him we weren't going to Victory, Alabama, because that is our thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
And it just couldn't work out. It's hard for me to take Sundays off. So we anyway, that's what's going on. I'm just restoring and sorting in the quiet, I guess.
Nice. So you're not. It's not. It gets you a drink, but you're not off that easy. Yeah.
Oh, is he a first timer?
Yes, sir. He's a first.
Oh, you, my friend, are in for some lovely.
I gotta go.
No. It don't work that easy. This is like a cookie. This is gonna stick to you forever.
So we need background. We need to know. Did you have a dark age, and if so, when and why?
No. I started with a hobby when I was 6. That would have been 1977. Got Lego set 901 ultimate or universal building set, and then built all through high school and college. Got a set or two. It's one of those things when you come home for Labor Day or a long weekend, you pull the bricks out. I mean, I had like just one box, telescope box full of. The old telescope came in and had all my Lego in it, make a mess, build something, and all that kind of stuff. So then just progressed on through. And the only dark age I quote unquote had was probably after I did the set and I was a new dad and was tired of online drama with ClassicSpace.com that we helped lead. And I just about quit then, and then stumbled along and got really back into about 2010, 2011.
Nice. What's your favorite? What's your favorite thing?
That would be space.
Yeah. So
did I hear? I'm sorry, Julian. Did I hear Neoclassic Space mentioned?
Oh, I love Neoclassic Space. It's awesome. Now the theme I came up with.
Yeah, I'm a huge
Neoclassic Space, and I came up with some sets that were kind of larger and more techy and bigger technology because it hadn't been miniaturized yet. That was before Classic Space. To me, Classic Space was super advanced.
Okay.
So this was back. So I had a whole line of basically white spaceships with blue highlights and gray greebles. That's the style. So I've been doing that forever and still do. So
cool.
what?
Sorry for the interruption.
No, you're good. How long did it take you to come up and build? Go ahead.
Brick Bunnies knew what Threeble was. Good job, man. That's Mark Sandlin's his bad guys to my good guys. Mark Sandlin's a builder. He used to live in Seattle. He now lives in Atlanta. We've been friends for 20-something years because we met online on Lugnet and all that kind of stuff.
Wow.
Back in the day.
How long did it take you to design the set that you had Lego or that Lego put out?
Did you just ask me how long did it take you to build that? Seriously? Did you just
How long to design it?
Oh, gosh, I don't remember the time frame per se. It was weird because that was in the days of the Lego Digital Designer, and we downloaded a special edition of Lego Digital Designer.
Okay.
And they actually told us to go through the catalog they had available. This was in the Lego Factory series, this was well before Ideas, well before all the Inkusu and all that kind of stuff. Anyway,
Yeah.
so they said, here, order. They said order what would fill up a K8 box. And Kevin, if he's here, he knows what a K8 box is.
Kevin, wake up.
Yeah, it's a big box.
I do.
Fill it with what
Big
part
box.
out of the catalog that they gave us. It was a limited catalog. And man, we dumped a bunch of junk in there. We filled that thing up, and then we built models.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had to take pictures and show them the models, and they picked in what they would like and say, hey, send that to us. So we then had to drop the bricks into Lego Digital Designer, rebuild it, and send those files over to Denmark. And Then they reviewed them, and then all of a sudden they said, "Oh, these parts, which are common parts, which are still available," they said, "You can't have these parts." So I had to take out the droid robot bodies from Star Wars out of my robots and the big slope, and it killed off one. I had a spaceship about that big in it. That was gone, so I had to redesign and quickly design a base. And I said, "Well, I didn't buy base parts. Can I have another K8 worth of Lego?" And I dumped everything. I got train doors, the sliding train door sliders. I mean, I got a big dump of that, and I made some bases and stuff like that. So I got 2 K8 draws out of that. And so it was a period of about 4 or 5, 6 months, maybe back and forth. We were hoping for some really cool interaction with the designer, and the designer went, "Yeah, these work," and that was it. That's all we got out of them. So, but it was still a fun process, but it was not the Willy Wonka experience that we wanted. And then when they put the sets out, they were way overpriced, and they were just in the stores, and they sold okay, but then they were on clearance, and people really ate them up on clearance because they were a $50 set instead of a $100 set, and then they were gone. So
That's all.
There was an interesting thing that happened when they gave us 6 copies of each set, right? And I gave some away, and so did Mark. We got 6 copies of the set and another K8 draw, which was like, yay! But there was a sheet of and I don't have it anymore. There was a sheet of Galador paper, like letterhead with Galador on it, and I'm like, "Are you guys sending me a message? This is destined to fail?" Or I didn't know. But I wish I'd have kept the Galador piece of paper because it seemed like an omen. So,
yeah. I got to take care of something real quick. Sorry, Chris.
Well, that's okay. You got toilet paper?
Yeah. Matter of fact, I do.
Wash your hands, folks.
Okay.
Especially after hearing that.
Yeah, I'm sure that's a fake account there.
There we go.
The trolls are on force today. I'm telling you, there was another stream that got just bombed.
It's fine. Back to Chris. Chris, how many shows have you been to? And when I say shows, I mean, yeah, you know what I mean. And where were they?
Okay. Brick Fair 2000. I can't remember if I went 2001 or not. I went to 2002, 2003. 2004, 2005, 2006. Those are Brick Fest, the original Brick Fest.
Right.
Those are all up in DC. So big road trip and all that kind of stuff and everything. Then they skipped a year, and when Brick Fair came along, that was when our set had come out, and I'm starting to fade out and kind of be tired.
Gotcha.
So that went for a while. I had good friends who were telling me, "Hey, the new Brick Fair is really cool. You should come up." So 2010 and 11 I went. 2013 I went. And while I was there, it became more than apparent that I was getting really sick and I had cancer. And so I battled all that and came back to 2014 Brick Fair. That was kind of like my victory lap kind of thing. I had to go back. And then I just couldn't make those trips anymore. So I really started going to Brick Fair, Alabama, which there was a couple of Brick Fair, Alabamas that happened and I didn't go to because I can really only take one Sunday off for a convention that I can miss. So then I started going to Brick Fair, Alabama really regularly and enjoyed it. It has all the awesomeness of Brick Fair, but it's a whole lot smaller and the food's good around it. So yeah, to Brick Fair, gosh, the last 5 or out of 6 or whatever, except for last year that I missed.
Which is the one? This is the one we were all at. So we missed you.
Yeah, we heard, and I stayed away.
Yeah, I told you. Them YouTubers, they
Awesome.
get ready, on the live stream. They're boring, but when they're in person, look out.
That's right. The bigger boys don't like you YouTube boys. Let me tell you right now.
I know.
All our videos are more.
Oh goodness.
We
So
need somebody to be the savior of our community. It's boring and falling apart, and we need somebody to just come in and be a white knight for us.
what are you talking? What are you saying, Jason?
I don't know. I just watched a video where a guy said we're all boring.
Oh, okay.
and that he was the savior of the community.
Oh, okay. So, Chris, are you you're here now? Are you going to start doing YouTube videos for us?
I'm seriously considering it.
I really
I
think
kind of want to call my channel, and somebody's going to steal this if they see it. Call it Old Gray Bricks because I'm pre the gray chain, and my son was born the year they changed the gray. So if he fakes an appearance, he would be New Gray Brick, and so that's what I'm considering, but I hadn't done it yet.
Yeah.
That'll be
Just follow your heart, man. The names will come to you, and then it's all
that.
good.
Or you could go ahead and just literally start the channel now and claim the name.
Right. Oh, can't. I already got it.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Julian will domain sit, and he'll charge you.
Yeah.
That's why he interviews people.
No.
It's a big fishing point ploy.
Oh, Castle.
Read.
Anyway, let's see. I'm trying.
Another brick. Fab, you got for gold you want to sell me for $300?
Who are you talking to?
Fab.
Oh, big fan. So, is this your Lego, Chris? Now, is this your Lego room, or is this like the washer and dryer room, like Moto?
My washer and dryer is right up there. Up second floor. That's my Lego room. It's my Lego basement. So, let's see. This is my cube here that I build on. I've got a Lego cube. It's the center island here with a lot of storage on it. It's a mess. I've got a Blacktron moon base going there. And then this is my build area here where I'm sorting stuff out and all that kind of jazz. So
What's your most precious?
Do what?
What's your most precious belonging in that room? What's like without
My son, who's sitting right off camera, right over there. So
hey, okay. What Lego? And it can be a
Did
Lego.
you hear his son? His son is New Gray.
There
that's
you
right. Great.
Aside from your son.
I'm gonna move this. I've got a lot of the classics right here. Galaxy Explorer, the three big ones. And this was my favorite. The mobile platform here. Restoring the original Moonlander here. I've got to get some old. I've got some old Samsonite parts to stick on there. Most bad. Okay, here it is. Probably this was my first space set ever. You guys. The mobile lab, so cool.
Nice.
I had that back in the day. That was my first space set because it came with 2 figures. So
Brick Hive.
Hey, Brick Hive.
had to get 2 minifigs out of that. So yeah, I don't know. I can't think off the top of my head what's super duper valuable in here, but
Not valuable, like to your heart.
No, valuable to you.
Yeah.
Like
valuable
emotionally.
to me. Well,
It could be a cardboard box. I don't care.
It's a
I guess
piece
some
of
of that up there
paper with
is,
Galdor on it.
I wish I had it. I totally do. I tell you what, hang on. Oh, that was bad. That sounded
Oh, it
bad.
sounded awful. Yeah, it
That
did
was
sound
bad.
good.
That was my Atari symbol that I made. It's not a big loss. I can repair it.
Oh.
When I was a kid, probably in about 78, I guess, I went over to my friend's house. His name is Mark, and he had the first Lego space set I ever saw. And it was the Alpha rocket base, so cool. But it was the radar dish on top. That was the coolest thing I'd ever seen in my life. That radar dish right there, because
By the way, that's one of my favorite sets. That's why I was asking about Neoclassic Space. Yeah, that is an awesome set.
Yeah, this radar dish said that Lego can be built in all these different directions with all these different things. This doesn't look like Lego up till 1977, 78, right? And so when I saw this, he was like, "Let's go play in the creek." I'm like, "Dude, I want to play with the Lego some more." So this, having this is probably the coolest thing I got in here. This old I mean, I got the set and it's almost restored, but having this original radar dish, the coolest thing ever.
Absolutely. All right. Very cool. Very cool.
Oh man, I'm just like, right in the feels.
Right in the field.
So great.
Right in the feels.
Nice.
I remember getting several of the, and I don't know what it's called, but it was a little ship. It's basically 2 wings with a white space guy and a gun, and it's got like a blue antenna on the back, little angle thing. But they were $1.
Yeah, that was the.
So I got like 5 or 6 of them.
Yeah, it was the little shuttle.
Yep. Anytime I
I
had a
remember
ball,
getting
hey,
this.
I want that to get another Lego set.
Yeah.
This was my first, but this is my second copy of my first because the first one is destroyed. But it's nice.
Reed, you're gonna have to go back right now. Moto is working on a what'd you call that? I forget.
Well, this is just the base, the stand. You can kick me to the green room if you want.
Nobody's out there trying to get in. Somebody asked
okay.
for a building.
Yeah, I feel like I'm repeating myself then, but yeah, it's just a big frame to eventually be a stand for all of this. But please continue the interview.
Is that your cat, Blaze?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I thought for a second it was a child.
Yeah, I was worried it was someone dying.
Guys, crazies going on. So, Chris, what is are you going to go to Brick Fair, Alabama next year?
Plan is I'm definitely going to try. Like I said, I'm a kids pastor, so it's I work on Sundays, right? So it's hard for me to take off and do family vacation time and stuff too. But it's actually drivable, and I've done that where I get in the car late Saturday, go home, do what I got to do on Sunday morning, and then get back in the car and drive back for loadout. So I may do that again, but I'm 49 years old. I'm not 29 years old anymore.
Better get it. So if you do go,
Right there.
If I do go, what?
What are you bringing?
I will probably bring my big spaceship, the Atlas. It's probably maybe its last trip. It's getting a little raggedy. A bunch of spaceships. I'm trying to build, and I got one more to build. I'm building a ship in every color. One is black, one is blue, one is red, one is green, or one is yellow. That means it's 100 studs long, and I'm putting 2 engines in the back, all that kind of stuff. So I've got everything actually except for the white one built, and I just took apart an old ship to start working on that. So I'll have a display of the original Lego colors, and I've got a gray one too. So I'll have a yellow, a blue, a red, a white, and a gray. So I'll have those original colors so they'll be rainbowed up and everything like that. So probably moon-based modules. I'll bring some of those because I'm in the moon-based.
Nice. Oh,
Here you go. Here's what I knocked over off my shelf.
oh boy. Let's see it.
Atari.
Nice.
So
Oh, that is cool.
yeah, it's kind of fragile. I got to figure out how to restore it, but yeah, just the Atari whatever's, which is cool.
Atari Force. Yes.
Those are the coolest comics ever.
See? This guy and I get each other for some reason. I don't know what's going on.
I noticed, separated by
Like classics. Classic Space, Atari Force.
Yeah, I read all the Atari Force comics. Actually, I read them online. And I thought they were the coolest thing. They lasted like half a year before they changed them to some sort of fantasy quest, which I didn't read those. But the original Space Atari Force was cool.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Julian. You're not going to have any more time for questions if we keep going.
No. That's fine. I was, that is what
it is. What it is.
You're not offending. Let's put it that way.
Good.
I'm running along questions because I'm tired. Sorry.
Oh. I know it's because we're so boring.
You said I'm boring.
Yeah. You got there before I did, man. Oh, jeez.
I've watched this show before. I understand.
No, if anybody's being boring right now, it's this guy.
Hey, okay. All right, everybody. Let's all just calm down.
Oh, it's sand. I hear wild sands appearing.
Is there?
He wants us to calm down. We'd be getting too crazy for him.
No, wait, who is that?
Did
Who
my
is that? Is
voice
that really
like
him?
Sans?
What? I guess you sound like Sans.
Wow. All right.
Oh no, it's Hinkle. Sorry about that.
No,
I obviously cannot. I must be tired. I can no longer tell the difference.
Oh,
I've been on too many live streams.
No, I'm working. My son's next to me playing Super Mario Run on my phone, so I muted it so you guys don't hear the game.
Nice. That's all right because I had to demonetize that forever sorting so we didn't get any copyright strikes.
Are you being serious?
Oh, really? For what?
I went ahead and preemptively took the monetization off so we wouldn't get struck with it.
Oh, I got you.
I haven't gotten an alert from them yet, but sometimes it takes a while.
Oh, so you know what's funny? Well, I don't know
Huh.
or stat or whatever, but on my Doodle stream 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
my playlist ended, and I mean this was 2 hours into the stream, and my playlist ended, and so I was queuing up the playlist to start again, and I played, I don't know, 35 seconds of Everything Is Awesome because it was in my iTunes.
Yeah.
And I was like, here, listen to this while I
Oh, yeah,
queue it
that's
up.
it.
And everyone's like, no, we don't want to listen to this song. And like within 48 hours, I had a thing saying this video has been copyright claimed from Warner Brothers. I'm like, what? I mean, that was it. It was the one. It was that. That was it. 2 hours in.
I've been hit twice on 2 separate streams. I turned on Adele's Hello and sang to it, and it got me.
Yeah.
And then We Are the Champions by Queen, and it got me. So
I think I remember you singing that one. I think.
yeah, that was a 2-hour stream 2 years ago.
Yeah. It's kind of amazing. I guess
I got a
for them,
notification for Lego Harry Potter for the music when I streamed the game, so I had to make sure I turned the music off in the game next time I streamed it.
That's dumb.
And then I got one for Need for Speed Payback because apparently a song was playing that I couldn't pay attention.
Nice.
That's why I turn all the music off when we play GTA.
Good night, Galligade.
So you know something that I found really fascinating with the community at large is that there is there's a shift. There's these shifts. Like there's the shift from rec.toys.lego to Lugnet. There's a shift from Lugnet to whatever, Flickr, mock pages. There's a shift from that to YouTube. There's a shift from that to Instagram. There's a shift from that to whatever's the new thing. I mean, there's Lego fans on TikTok now. And I find it fascinating when different people from the different eras, I guess, not to make anyone sound old,
No,
but just like
it's
it's fascinating to like get people to link up because then it's like a really interesting thing to behold.
well, Kevin, how are we doing?
You're doing great. You're doing perfect.
How are your experimental mice doing right now?
Oh, you guys are doing wonderful.
Of course we are. I mean,
Where's our team?
yes, you can't be all bad.
Exactly. But I mean, I'm also like, I'm curious at what Chris thinks of all this. Like, what do you think of this whole YouTube Lego thing, live streaming? And I mean, I get that it's just another form of media, but
Be honest.
Well, I like and I'm learning to like the community aspect where you talk about it, you joke around. Because back in the day, and we still actually have a IRC chat with some of the old guys. I mean, Mark Sandlin, I mentioned, it pulls up on my computer every day, and I chat with those guys every day. Just, hey, what's the weather like? What are y'all doing? We rarely talk about building, but we do share. And a lot of those do Minecraft, and I'm too old for that. So my son, he plays that, and he plays whatever that Minecraft where you shoot each other. What is that called? What's that called?
Fortnite.
Now I'm waiting for him he's having to say it. He doesn't want to. Anyway, so.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
But yeah.
Well, if you can't say it, don't play it.
That's right. And so anyway, so the interaction is there with YouTube stuff and everything. For me, the reason I actually like Flickr and we like Flickr, because I remember when we went from Lugnet to ClassicSpace.com, that was when Flickr became the deal. And what you could do with Flickr is you could drop your mocks on there, and people could leave the notes on it and say, "Oh, this is the cool part here. This stinks. You shouldn't do this." Or we were hard on each other, but we roughed each other up to make each other better and everything. But that wasn't as welcoming to newbies coming in because we go, "Dude, Rainbow Warrior, cut that out," that kind of stuff. So we were along for the ride with Flickr for a long, long time. And then when it got bought out and they got rid of notes and the groups online kind of started to fade and everything on even on Flickr, that's kind of where the community kind of seemed to go. And that's kind of faded. So it's on YouTube, I guess, Instagram. But the thing I miss is, man, if you took a really good picture of your mock and you put it on Flickr, you could zoom all the way in and see the part lines to see what pieces you put in there. And so that resolution I don't see as much maybe on Instagram and stuff, but I don't on YouTube either. But it's good to have this and maybe even back up to Flickr and all that kind of stuff too, I guess. I don't know.
Makes sense. I get that. Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing, Chris. Listen to this, man. You are the first person to explain it to where it makes sense and makes it a good idea. Everybody else is like, "Oh, I just do Flickr." That's all I get out of that group. It's like, "No, I just do Flickr." Okay.
Here's the phrase: compartmentalized dorks. That is what a lot of Lego fans are. They don't. And I will not TikTok. I'm just gonna tell you, I'm not gonna put my Lego on TikTok. I think that is I don't know. It's Mega Blocks. I don't know what it is, but I'm not TikToking. I'm slowly being drugged into YouTube. But Flickr's just where I go dump a picture, and I don't even really care to take a good picture anymore. I just put it up there. I don't care if anybody likes it or not. I've got friends who all want to see it, and that's it. So
I get that.
Here's that melty rock thing. I got it back together here. So let me get it where the light shines into the meltiness. Maybe I can't. Anyway, here we go. Here he's melting rocks. See, I don't even know how to turn things to make them look right. So. So he's got a laser there, melting the rocks there. So,
hey,
cool.
Bone Shaker.
Bone Shaker in the house. That's excellent there, Chris. Excellent.
So anyway,
yeah,
I'm an old guy. I've been around a long, long time. I read Rec Toys Lego in college. Okay, so I graduated Georgia Tech in '94. So I remember when I found Lugnet and Lego Star Wars for the first time.
Yeah. Well, we would definitely like to have you move on and come on this way, even if you just join us for live streams. That we have this group of AFOLs. We have some people that like don't do videos, only show up in live streams or just in the chat. Like I'm happy to have you. I just tell you that.
That's cool. I totally appreciate the invite.
You bring. Here's my thing: is I like to collect people. I like to collect AFOLs in my house and in on the live stream. And I feel like the more diversity we have, I mean, I know we're all just over 40-year-old white men, but I know TJ.
49. Thank you very much.
Yeah. But we all have a different. We bring something different to the table when it comes to what we do, how we do, and why we do. And so,
well, I mean, that's like I said with watching Chubby Bots. All of a sudden, I discovered this guy, and I just saw a picture. I'm like, so I start trailing this guy, and then I'm saying, this guy's doing instructions. Yeah. Man, that is on YouTube. That is incredible. So I'm like, pause, and building what he's building. And I told him, I said, here's an old guy saying thank you to a young guy for making me build better. And that's what I come here on. When I get online, I'm looking for ways to build better. Yeah. I want to find a new technique. I'm never going to build what Moto's doing because that's insanity. But anyway,
we all on that.
If I tried that, my dog would sneeze and it would be all over the floor. So
see what we're telling, and Moto, I need you to take this as a compliment from Chris, because Moto he doesn't understand compliments.
Oh, it is very cool. It is very nice.
There you go. I noticed that you have you said you had you showed us the Atari logo that you built. How about gaming? You're 49. I'm 42. My buddy down here is 42. Are you about to be 43?
I'll be 44 in September.
44. So me and Jason at 42 and 44 are still playing modern day video games for fun. Where are you at in this whole?
I play Tetris very often. I had to give it up a long time ago because John Madden Football about made me lose my religion a long time ago. Because it cheats, the controller's broken, sling the controller. I gave it up. I sit around and get fat enough as it is. And no offense to anybody who plays, I think it's great, but it's just one vice I had to give up. That and comic books, I give it up too. I love comic books, but I just can't A, afford another hobby, and B, I just don't do it.
I get it. I totally understand. I just saw your Atari thing, and I figured I'd ask because Kevin, he's old-ish, and he can't get off the Nintendo.
Oldish.
You're old-ish.
Hey, we're all of us are old. We're all old for someone, that's for sure.
Peterbrick says, is anyone blowing their stimulus check on Lego? If the wife lets me.
I saw a 75-inch TV at Walmart. That's right, 75 inches.
I'm thinking maybe more storage. That would be awesome.
The what?
More storage. I need more drawers and stuff like. I mean, I got another closet full of stuff, but I'm thinking of reorganizing and stuff. I may need some Kevin Hinkle shelves here. I've got these one color part drawers back here. So
that's fancy.
You want the Acro Mills ones?
That's what they are.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
It is good.
Nick
stuff.
says the Disney Castle will be stimulus bought.
Oh.
I can't admit to very much because my wife is now in the room. So no, we're putting it in savings. That's what we're doing.
We're putting all the money in savings.
Say no more.
Here, let me tell you how you can convince your wife. I just told my wife it's an investment in the future. When I die, she has stuff to sell to support her, and she's fine with that.
That's what my wife threatens me with.
I'm going to tell you if you got some help.
Well, if the tornado hits us tonight, there's going to be the most colorful debris field ever on the lawn out here.
Oh, you're going to be like that UK story with the octopuses that wash up on the beach, and they've been talking about it for 15 years, and it's just like, oh, time for that to make the rounds again.
What's funny about that? It was all aqua parts. It's flippers and octopuses and stuff. So they're in the ocean. Yeah, I saw a report on that today, actually. So.
It never goes away. It's the news story that never ends.
Right.
We've got people saying that they don't play video games anymore. We have other people saying that they do play it, and then we have everybody talking about what they're going to spend their stimulus on. And Bone Shaker says I don't know I don't know why I put that one up there. He says he uses the Acro Mills as well. Yeah.
I don't drink or do drugs, so I spend my money on video games and Lego.
That's right.
Yeah, there's a lot worse things.
I drink some, but I don't drink enough to be to make it an expense or a hobby. So, what did that feel like? Okay. What?
Oh, Nick's Barracuda ship comes tomorrow.
Oh, is that what your email's saying right now?
Barracuda.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The Barracuda set that hits me. I didn't collect pirates, but the harken back to the era of in the 80s where that set came out, man. That's I can't have that for my bride, but I'm going to beg.
So, how big of a shame pile do you have? We've seen some pretty large ones in our time.
I used to have a large one, and then we sold a bunch of it. But I bought early Star Wars and just let it set in my closet. This is in the early 2000s, mid to late 2000s, whatever, and sold them for significant profit. So I had like 6 or 7 copies of the set with Greedo with the arm printing. It was a little Tatooine or whatever. And those were going for crazy money. I bought them for like $7 a piece. And, I just stuck them in a shelf.
Yeah.
And I had parts from the original Snow Speeder And there were some really rare parts in that, and they was in my drawer. And I looked it up one day. I'm like, okay, that idiot wants to pay $100 for those. Yeah, a piece. You go right ahead.
Sold.
I don't need them.
I like that. I have that same mindset when it comes to Lego parts and sets. Is that as much as I love it, if it's the right price, you can have it.
That's right. If somebody says, "Hey, can I buy your mock?" I'm like, "How many zeros you putting on that check?" And if there's enough of them, yeah, you got a truck, you can have it.
Yeah.
It's never happened, but you know.
Yeah. What is the biggest thing you had to tote to a show?
The Atlas. It's about a 6.5 foot long spaceship. It was probably at the Brick Fair. I know you visited Brick Fair, Alabama, as just a touring guest one time. Right?
Yeah, I think I had my cape on and my bucket, and yeah.
I would have been there probably, and it was a big white spaceship. I don't know if you remember, but yeah, that's the biggest thing I built. And
probably on my channel. Were you up front?
I was in the space area. I don't remember where we were that year.
There was a bunch of big, long spaceships on a table. There was two guys sitting there.
Probably is.
Okay. I don't think I saw you.
Now you came Sunday. If you were there Sunday that day,
yeah,
I didn't get there until like 2 or 3 in the afternoon. So
I don't know. I might have been there. I don't know. Do you know Jason? Jason Underworld. He was there.
Yeah, I know the name. Yeah.
He was there that year, and he was our liaison of sorts. Kevin was too. He whatever. Right, Kevin? Kevin.
Sorry, I am trying to beat this level because my son insists on helping do this.
Just messing with you, Kevin.
Be the mean dad. Make him beat it himself.
That's right.
I mean, I'm trying.
Stop being cold, boy.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know why he does these parts. He can't do these levels. Why are you doing these?
Q Kelly says I have 20 of 21319. I don't know what set that is. I probably should.
Yeah, I think for that year at Brick Fair, Alabama, when you came in, the entrance, Julian, yeah, it was the really big spaceships that were like immediately on the wall to the left.
Yes, I videotaped those and I put them on the internet.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's definitely his stuff.
So that was, but you're gonna have to go ahead and check that out from 2 years ago. So I don't.
You mean it's these right here?
Huh?
Yeah, good news is Julian doesn't have like another 4,000 videos between.
No, that's not mine. That's the other guy that he brings that ship in tatters and rebuilds it every year. And that's not it. Mine is on down. It's on down. It would be on down.
Which way, left or right?
And it goes around the corner. Julian's just showing a whole bunch of big ships.
Yeah.
Keep on going.
Okay.
I remember that was a cool build. That was a teenager built that.
Yeah. He was standing there, and he's not even on Instagram or YouTube. I almost slapped him.
His dad is named Wesley. And they'll make sure that isn't telling you.
Here we go.
That's one of mine. Yes.
All right.
One little ones and then that big one there.
Yeah, the big one right there. I've got all the panels open so you can see inside.
Yeah.
That's it.
I remember being impressed by that one.
That's it. That's the Atlas. That's what I built. And that other white ship. Those are some of my rainbow ships right on down around the corner. So
nice.
This is like
a video with that ship.
Video in a video.
That's awesome, man. So you guys can go check that out. Apparently, Chris has been on the Bricksmith channel before.
Who knew? It was Destiny.
And here's the thing, man, is I saw those and I didn't video much because I get real tired and real lazy real fast at the show.
I understand. I got it.
And so I saw those and I was like, my God, those are great builds. Let me go ahead and video and make sure to get up there.
Sweet.
Yeah. I don't know. Okay, so it's 5
minutes.
No, we're gonna leave now. We're gonna go now.
Go 5 minutes. Go on.
No, I want to leave on a high note.
It's 5 minutes.
No. Did you beat the level, Kevin?
Yes. See, this is why I'm on mute.
Kevin's language is getting salty.
What?
Easy.
It's like Kevin's language is probably very salty.
You know that like scaffolding stuff you're doing, Moto, really reminds me of the old the city. Like it wasn't NASA, but it was like city space. and they had the big red, long, I don't know what you call it, like the scaffolding for the rocket for the shuttle.
Yeah.
That was like,
It was like four high little scaffolding pieces.
Yeah. That was like one of my favorite city
Brick
sets.
Jam has that set. I almost built it. I gave it back to him.
And there was one or two sets that had those in gray, and those things are super rare, but they're neat for spaceships and stuff.
Did you say you had to give it back to him? Is that what you just said?
No,
Like, I
gave it
almost
back to him.
oh, like I almost built it, but I gave it back to him.
Yeah, no, I didn't have the drive to build it.
Gotcha.
I'll admit to you guys that there are some 80s and 90s sets that I don't care to acquire, build, or look at.
That's fair.
If depending on the price, any Lego I'll take.
I mean, I'll take it, but I don't like.
That gets to a point. It gets to a point, Blaze.
If I get a set, and even if I don't like the set, I'm at least going to build it once and then tear it down for parts.
I will if I haven't built the set. Like I've stopped building all 3-in-1s when I get a 3-in-1, and I feel bad about that.
Oh, I only built one in the first place on those.
Well, no, I used to build all 3, and I used to do it in a day. And now I can't even. I'll get to the first one, and I'm like, oh, that's great. All right, done. But whatever.
I bought a bunch of friend sets and a bunch of elf sets, but I don't have any built sitting around me here.
That was the way it was when I was younger. And my wife, when we got married in 2000 or 98 or whatever, then I would do Lego and buy Lego. The set had to fulfill its destiny. I had to build it to see it and then to break it into parts.
Yeah.
And now it's almost like I rarely buy sets unless they're on clearance because I just want the parts to build with. I've got a few things on my shelf, but I don't have a lot of shelf space, so I don't buy Lego to collect dust. I want to put it in a drawer so I can ignore it, I guess. But you know.
Collecting. I like to put all my Lego in drawers that way when they don't collect dust. All right, gang. I am going to go this time. Chris,
Where?
Probably to the refiner and play GTA.
Bricksmith is now live.
What?
No, Bricksmith is now live.
Yeah, it won't even take but a second.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to go live, but I'll be going live on my Twitch channel with it.
Yeah, I'll probably go live.
Because why not?
If he goes live, I'll go live. That's the rule.
There it is.
I'm going to watch the weather radar.
Chris, thank you for coming, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for the invite. I appreciate it.
We'll see you Wednesday night if you got time for us.
Oh, you stupid thing.
All right, cool. Moto, you can sit there and just wave at us. We're gonna leave. All right, good job, Moto. Oh, Moto is doing the thing. All of us here at the PBN, to all of you at home, thanks for watching. And remember, you gotta love those. Bye, everybody.